What's up, y'all? So, I haven't made a video in a minute, but it's just been a lot of crazy stuff happening in my life. My dad moving away was really sad for me because over the last couple of years, my life has just been really up and down. And I'm sorry. Sorry, shaky. Even though we don't have the best relationship, he is there for me as much as he can be. And he never lets me, be in a place financially that I can't survive or where I don't have my necessary needs met. You know what I'm saying? If I need him, he does that. And lately he's been really working on himself emotionally. And so have I. So that part has grown. So watching him leave was super hard on me. And I think it was also tough because he had left and went to Tennessee, and I came back and I got adjusted to my life without him. But then, I'm sorry, he left and went to Tennessee, and I came back and I got adjusted to my life without him. But then he had to come back to Toledo because he had to have his retirement party. So, that's that. So, when all that happened, there were some other things going on in my life. Like at his retirement party, I was literally going through a situation, and it was a situation, but I'm not going to get into that right now. There are specific things I'm not going to talk about on my channel, but my homies that's been with me for a long time should pretty much know what I'm talking about. But there was some stuff going on, and it got even more crazy after he left. And then my mom, you guys know my mom is sick, so she's been in and out of the hospital. And I feel like if I go back and look at my channel, a lot of the time she's been in the hospital was around the holiday season or a birthday, anything significant. So I kind of expected it to happen, but what I wasn't expecting is for them to say she's been violent, with some of the staff and some of the other residents. I didn't think that was going to happen. So that really, really hurt my heart and bothered me, because my concern is, I'm going through a whole bunch right now, and I'm just trying to stay focused, keep my head above water, and get to the next level in my life, and I can't do it if I always have to run back and pick somebody else up, make sure they're running their race while I'm trying to run my race. You know what I'm saying? And that was my thought. Oh man, I hope that she's able to get her shit together, because I don't want her to get kicked out of here. You know what I'm saying? I lived with my mom once before. She was very violent when it came to me, and I'm just not going to put myself in that situation again, because it ain't even about me being hurt physically. It's about my mental state. My mental state is, I don't want to be like her, dude, because she do some stuff and then it fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm already traumatized enough. I got fucking PTSD and anxiety, and all this other stuff is just exacerbating it. So then, because all that stuff was exacerbating things, I lost my job because I was late and I just couldn't get my shit together. Simply put, I just couldn't get it together. And they let me go. I wasn't dramatic or hysterical or nothing. I just left. You know what I'm saying? I know what I did. I took my medicine. That's the price I had to pay. So I applied to 40 different jobs. I thought it was going to be a chance for me to find something else, you know what I'm saying, that really makes me happy. And I was unemployed for 3 weeks. The entire time I didn't receive a drop of unemployment, because my company that I was working for never sent my information to the unemployment office So they withheld my money. And in the meantime, I was trying to find out what, while I was looking for another job, I was like, it would be better if I could just get my old job back. Even though I don't want that. I need my finances to come in. Because once again, I had went to people that I've supported and should be supporting me and was like, yo, I need this, I need that. And the ball was dropped. So I was desperate. You know what I'm saying? Desperate times call for desperate measures. I had to contact the union. They got me an agreement for me to come back to work. So I was off work from the first week of October to the last week of October. Actually, the very last day of October is when I came back to work. The day I came back was the day I got my money from unemployment. So, I don't know. I was a little sad behind it because, like I said, I thought God was going to upgrade me, but apparently he felt like that wasn't the right time to do it. I did end up with a second job, so now I have 2 jobs, but it's nothing doing what I want to do. But it's a second job. It's a nice job. I really like it. The people there are nice. So far, I've only worked 1 day. You know what I'm saying? But I do know a lot about the company, and from what I know and what I've seen, I really like it. But I'm still out there applying, trying to find something to replace, the cleaning job. I just can't stand it out there. And then I put in a bump, so I've been working first shift, because she switched my time, so she just moved my time like by an hour. So I went from working at 4 a.m. to working at 5 a.m. And again, I didn't want to be stressed out, because when I'm stressed out, I can't sleep. And then when I do fall asleep, it's like an hour or 2 before I got to get up. And that's how I was late. You see what I'm saying? So I ended up putting in a bump so I could go to third shift. And I knew that I didn't want to be there at the job, but it's just a better situation. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if I work third, most jobs want you to be available more during the day than during the night. You know what I mean? Like if you're working a second job, like my whole morning is full. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and freed that time up. So it's like I work, and then go to class. Work, then go to class. It is what it is. And I hope that by doing that, it take my mind off a lot of stuff that's going on in my life. You know, I'll let y'all know when I get there. I don't really start like my second day until after Thanksgiving. So what was the other thing that happened? My dad, my mom, the job. I told you about, well, I didn't tell you, but I mentioned that there was some shit going on in my house. Okay, so the other thing is my dog, right? So I had, y'all know I have a history with dogs, and it ain't never ended very well. It ended tragically, man. And I wanted another dog because, like, I feel like with my stress, dogs really, really help me with that. And then sometimes when I'm by myself because of whatever situations is going on at home, it's very supportive, especially with my dad not being here. Like, I was like really leaning into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I hope I could get another dog. That would be great. But I'm not about to go out here just trying to find one because of everything that's happened in the past. And I don't want, it to repeat itself. So I'm about to just pray for it and hope for the best. And that my prayers were answered. Like, somebody that I know was like, hey, I got this dog. Do you want it? And I took like 2-3 weeks to answer. Because I kept saying like, no, give me some time. No, give me some time. I kept making up excuses, but the reason why I was making up excuses is because I was scared. You feel me? I didn't want nothing bad to happen. And with me, I always assumed that like what happened in my past is gonna come back and bite me in my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna keep repeating itself. And Monday, he got out the house. Real small, tiny dog. Got out the house. And I searched for him from 8 o'clock Monday night to 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I went to work. I told my boss what was going on, and I just really asked for her to help me in that situation. And she let me leave work a half a day early. I came and I printed out flyers, and within 4 hours I had found him. And when I approached him, for some reason he ran. So I'm like, why did he run when he left the house? And then I had put out food and shit at night, y'all, thinking he was gonna come back. We had just kicked it and spent a whole bunch of time together. I don't get it. Like, he was cool. And when I found him and I called his name, he ran. And in my thinking process, I was like, maybe he thought that he was in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because he know he ain't supposed to wander away from the house. And he know when I call his name, he's supposed to come back to me. So the fact that he didn't, he knew I was scared. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why he ran. Because he was like, man, I fucked up. Because if he goes into my neighbor's yard, I'd be like, Oliver, stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's back there. Their backyard's not fenced in. And we got deer. We got rabbits. It's all type of wildlife that comes out in the wintertime. So maybe that's what he thought. Like, man, she gonna be mad. And I chased him, and he ran even faster. And then he darted off into traffic. You know, because at first I didn't know what happened. I mean, he got so far ahead of me, I couldn't even see him, right? So I was like, just keep going. You'll catch up to him. I mean, I know this is a dog, and I'm a fucking fat-ass person, and it's highly unlikely. But I had hope. Well, then I started seeing a bunch of cars back to back to back to back to back. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I ran into the street. And I thought that there was a car accident because there's a car facing this way and there's a car facing this way, right? No, what happened was he ran across the busy, it was 2 lanes this way, 2 lanes that way, and a turn lane in the middle. He ran across the street, crossed over the 2 lanes, and got to the middle lane, just about crossed that, and a car coming from the opposite side going this way nicked him. But they didn't nick him, you know, they hit him, you know what I'm saying? And it pushed him into the turn lane. Because when I saw, it was the right-hand side of her car. So her car, let's say, would be facing south. And when I'm looking at the car, it's literally the right-hand side of her car. When I'm looking at her car facing north. So I'm standing in front of her car, and the headlights are facing me. It's the right-hand side. And it was dented. And he was laying there. All 4 of his paws was all bloody. And my heart knew. My heart knew. But my brain didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I fall out. I'm hysterical. I'm like the black lady at the funeral that's trying to climb in the fucking casket. Like, I'm screaming at God. Why? You know what I'm saying? You literally allowed me to find him. He was right there. Why? All I could think about was like, I just want to take him home. Like, not like that. In that state, I didn't want to touch him because I didn't want things to get worse. I didn't want nothing. You know, I didn't want to move him and then he not survive. But I kept thinking like, damn, I wish I could just snap my fingers and we could just go home. Like, I don't know why he never came back home. Because even though I was looking for him, I kept coming back to the house. I would wander so far in the car with the flashlight and his squeaky toy, and I was screaming his name, and then I would come back because I didn't want him to come back and I not be there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm fucked up, y'all. I'm fucked up, and I just keep telling myself like, man, all this shit that happened over the last 4 months too. So I'm like, it's got to be something coming towards me. I don't know if it's a test, but you can't go through and just never break free, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody said it's like a slingshot, and it's like all the bad shit is like God pulling the slingshot back only to propel you forward. You know what I'm saying? I must be about to go far as fuck. You know what I mean? Because I have been getting my ass whooped when it comes to like life and drama. And right now I would pray for drama because all of it has been trauma. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking traumatic and shit. Like, even the thing with my mama, it's not traumatic, but it brings me, it triggers my PTSD. It brings me back, and then I just don't. She got mad because like I stopped coming to visit. Like I was like, yo, it's too much shit happening in my own world. I can't be dealing with all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I need some time. I cut family, friends, everybody off, YouTube off. Like fuck it. I'm barely getting by. Like I have so much fucking anxiety at this point that I just can't shut my brain off. You know what I'm saying? I was having trouble like focusing on just what the fuck I need to do. So the whole 3 weeks I was off, I just spent trying to just lay around. Like my body was just so over it. You know what I'm saying? Like all I could do was just lay around. I had a sinus infection for 5 weeks. And I spent the whole time I was off just like laying in the bed. When I would go to class, people be like, you look fucking terrible. I look like my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look. That's how I feel. So, anyway, I wanted to give y'all an update. I just gotta keep myself busy. Like right now, this is even keeping myself busy because when I have like time where I'm not doing nothing, I think about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't make it. Because, like, once I got him to... Well, some guy picked him up, put him in the back of his truck, drove me and him to the vet, took him out the car, put him in the vet office, and the veterinarian came out and was like, I ain't even gonna touch him. And he was like, I didn't even come in and speak to you. I just put him down. So I gotta call them like an hour and talk to them about, like... I'm trying to figure out how I can raise the money to get him cremated. You know what I'm saying? But just trying to keep myself busy. That's it. And then the more I'm busy, the less time that my racing fucking mind will focus on that dumb shit. I don't feel like talking to nobody about what's been happening to me since I ain't spoke to them. Because, like, the shit is not something that I enjoy speaking about. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, I can't keep people in the dark. But I gotta find a way to just be like, listen, I had to do what I had to do for me. I'm sorry, but that's just how it was. So this is part of the reason why I'm recording. So if y'all wanted to know, just shit's been just fucked. Like fucked. But either way, I'm alive. I'm grateful for that. My friends is coming over to support me today. I am gonna cook. Keep myself busy, like I said. I was able to get approved for some furniture. Like, I thought everything was looking up, y'all, because I went for my first day at the job. On my second job, you know, I was like, yo, me and the dog gonna be chilling. I'm about to get this new furniture and shit because I got approved. And I worked out the numbers. Everything should work out fine. And I can't wait to see what he gonna think about the furniture because it'll be a new item. You know, I couldn't wait to, like, have the ham bone for him to like try to chew on with that little tiny mouth of his. And I'm just sad, man. I'm just real sad. Like I was just hoping for a fucking miracle, you know what I mean? And when I seen him, I like for real thought, like, damn, I'm about to get my miracle. So yeah, I'm just trying to pick my friend up, and then I'm about to go to the furniture store and grab my tables that I ordered to go with this couch, and I'll talk to y'all when I start cooking and shit. You know, I'll show y'all some clips of what I cooked, how I put it together, all that. You know, we'll try to have a little fun since shit been so fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But all right, y'all. Have a good Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try to watch y'all videos, find out if y'all bought something on Black Friday, because I bought the furniture early because honestly they told me that there was a better price that day than what it's gonna be on Friday. I got 50% off the cost, but then you gotta remember that there's taxes on high priced items like that, and it's warranty and it's shipping. So if it wouldn't have been for that, it'd have been like almost double the cost once you get it to the house. So I think the warranty, I can't even tell you. I had to show you the receipt when I get to the crib. But either way, I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.